What up, Lions fans? This is Morgan Cannon from PrideOfDetroit.com coming at you with a video, a little breakdown from Brian Branch's performance against the Chicago Bears in the Lions Week 2 win at home at Ford Field. So we're going to get into a couple of the plays from Brian Branch, one of the best players on the team, in my opinion, one of the best safeties in football, the second most important player on the Lions defense behind Aiden Hutchinson. Excited to get into this breakdown with you guys. And we're going to kick it off with that forced fumble in the alley on DeAndre Swift. So the Bears are going to come out here and run a little bit of a power concept. You're going to see they got a couple of pullers once the play gets rolling. So you got Tooney and I think that's Jonah Jackson pulling to the left. So you're going to see Brian Branch's eyes. He's very disciplined with his eyes where they need to be in terms of the play and the relation and where he needs to be to the linebackers and to his fellow defensive backs. So love watching Brian Branch play, man. It really is a treat. And you see, he sees it the whole way. And he's going to try to kick out Terrion. BB is the unblocked defender in this concept. It's actually blocked up pretty decently by Chicago, but unfortunately for the Bears, the one cat you didn't block is the most dangerous on the field. So, yeah, you're going to see him break down here, get a good clean shot on Swift, biting at the ball. The Lions defensive coaching staff's always talking about biting at the ball, punch that thing out, get your helmet on it. So awesome to see them get a takeaway here. Bop, ball's in the air, lands conveniently in Jack Campbell's hands, and a huge play from Brian Branch to kick things off. Jump into the second quarter here. We got a 2nd and 17 situation for Chicago. I got Branch circled here in the slot, and it's just really tight coverage. Ends up forcing another fumble, although it is recovered by the Bears. However, there is a holding call on Braxton Jones, if I'm not mistaken. So ends up being, it doesn't matter anyways. But yeah, you'll see here. So this is where Branch is so valuable for Kelvin Shepherd. He can do so many different things. He can guard people one-on-one outside or in the slot. He can play in the box dang near like a linebacker. He's just so essential for this team and what they want to do defensively. So it really is a treat to watch him. I know I said that already, but we are so lucky. So in good trail technique here against the Dunze. Once again, ball aware, gets it out not once but twice. Like I said, ends up being recovered by Chicago, but at the end of the day, it's a holding anyways. So good play from BB. Next clip, we have the Bears down here in the red zone. They're going to be in 12 personnel, 1 running back, 2 tight ends. And what we're going to see here is a pre-snap shift that the Lions are going to have to counter. So Williams is going to make a call. Komet's going to shift over here. 84 is going to kick out. Now they're both going to be to the left of Braxton Jones. And the Lions are going to counter. So you got Aiden Hutchinson, Anzalone, Branch, and DJ Reed all kind of condensed into this one area of the field. So you're going to see Brian Branch, boom, shot out of McCannon, breaks down again, makes the tackle in the backfield, another TFL. So we'll watch that one time in full speed. So there's the shift. Brian Branch recognizes it. Again, his eyes are where they need to be. Tackle for loss. Love watching this young man play football. For our next clip, we're jumping to a little later in the game. The Bears are faced with a 3rd and 34. Brian Branch is going to be your deep safety here. It's an impressive throw from Williams on the run you're going to see, but nonetheless, it's a bad decision at the end of the day, throwing into this much trouble. So I just like this play because we're going to show Brian Branch's range here. So you see him over here on this side of the field near the hash, and he's going to end up making the play over here dang near by the numbers at the end of the day. So just another good play of his range and his ability to basically do it all on the back end. For our last clip, we're jumping to the 4th quarter, my favorite clip of the day. This is where Brian Branch's mental approach to the game, in my opinion, has taken steps. He's a smart player coming out of Alabama. You don't start as a freshman for Nick Saban unless you really, really understand the game. If you didn't know, Nick Saban, his roots come as a defensive backs coach. So that's why Alabama has been just printing first-round picks at safety and corner for years and years now. With Brian Branch, should have been a first-round pick. Make no mistake about it, as a member of that 2023 draft class from Brad Holmes. So this is a great play. You're going to see him here circled. He wants Caleb Williams to think that he's matched up in man coverage with Cole Kmet. That's what he's That's what he's trying to sell here pre-snap. You don't want to tip your hand, and we're going to see that ends up not being the case. So Williams in the gun. Swift is set up to his left here. Here comes the snap. Now, this is a good blitz, too, because he's occupied. Drew Dahlman, their center. Darnell Wright's got Aiden Hutchinson. And Alex Anzalone's going to blitz, too, so he's got Jonah Jackson. This leaves Brian Branch, who's now blitzing. He's turning Cole Kmet free. I don't know if Avonte Maddox has him or not. I didn't see on the back end of this. But Swift is going to see it pretty early, but it ends up not mattering. He had a pretty tough day in pass protection overall. And BB's just going to get downhill, kind of run through Swift, get to the quarterback. Great stat stuffing sheet day for Brian Branch with the pick, or with the forced fumble, the PBU, the sack. He just had a monster day. So let's watch it one more time in full speed. Boom. Wastes no time. Puts that foot in the ground, getting downhill, running through Swift, and getting Caleb Williams on the ground for a sack. And yeah, Brian Branch is playing through 2 games at such a high level. He's been playing at a high level, but you can tell the game's slowing down for him. And to be honest, I expect him to be the Lions' newest All-Pro. If I were a betting man, that would be my pick, which is crazy because they have so many at this point. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the film breakdown. If you want to know, you want to see anything else, feel free to leave it in the comments, shoot us a message on Twitter or whatever. We love to hear from you guys. Appreciate the community. And until next time, let's go Lions, man.